Hi.
Hi, you all right?
Hello.
How are you?
Okay, thank you. How are we doing?
Good, thanks.
I'm well, thank you.
Excellent.
Fine, it's been a rather long day.
So yeah, no, I'm good. Let's chat.
I think it's important that we have a much better understanding of the contribution that civil society organisations make.
Civil society for me is the foundation on which we're built.
When we look at who's there championing everyone, especially those people who need someone to fight for them, it's civil society.
This is the sector that provides the societal glue, that seals up the cracks that risk appearing in our economies.
Charities alone generate about £200 billion worth of value every year for our economy, about 10% of the country's GDP. This is a major economic force, a major force for good, really.
We know there are many people in society who are vulnerable, who are in need of support, and yet the structures in place in society find it very hard to reach them.
A lot of the communities that I work alongside feel like we're very much outside the room when these big conversations happen, and we feel like we're shouting at closed doors a lot of the time.
Civil society needs to be heard in the boardroom and in the corridors of Whitehall. They need to be there. They need to have a voice around the table.
We've got to rethink how we operate. The challenges ahead are huge, and unless we collaborate, we are not going to get the best out of anything.
So the purpose of the Law Family Commission on Civil Society is to actually work out how civil society can play a really effective role in making our society better.
We've got a tremendous cast of 17 commissioners working alongside pro bono economics.
The Commission will run for 2 years, looking really at everything from the future of volunteering through to really quite the technical stuff around how we measure, how we value.
There's such an opportunity to unlock all the people who work in more commercially driven enterprises who are also just human beings who want to contribute to the world that they live in.
Businesses and investors are increasingly starting to act with purpose, but civil society can check that.
Our polling shows that 84% of people think that charity is an important part of our society. But there is a sense as well that there's some room for improvement out there. So only 10% of us think that the sector is really acting at the top of its game right now. So that's really what we want the Commission to be focusing on the next 2 years.
Working cross-sector, working collaboratively is absolutely essential because that's how the way our world works now.
I think the magic happens at the intersections. When you have someone who has a completely different point of view with you, if you can really listen and persist in that space, then you'll probably unlock something spectacular.
We think this is the moment when policymakers will follow the ideas that this generates.
I think now absolutely is the time to re-establish that third pillar, to give it the same stature as the market and the state.
Coming together, sharing our expertise, putting in the resources where required, committing to being there for the long run, and changing the lot of the most vulnerable. That's the only way we're going to be able to do it. But we can do it if we make that kind of commitment.
This is a real moment where civil society can be like, this is our time.
Brilliant.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hope some of it is of some use.
Speak to you soon.
Good luck with it.
Thanks very much.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
All the best.
Thanks very much. Bye.